Top of the morning to you chaps and lassies. We welcome you today to an episode of The British Butler and Friends, the show about a British butler and his associates. Let me first introduce you. This is Butler Barnaby. He brushes, bleaches, blows, and bakes for the Nottingham estate. To you, being a butler may seem boring or tiresome, but you see, the British butler heartily enjoys his job because of the wonderful friends that he has. I said the friends he has. Friends, where are you? Ah, yes. This is Apprentice Georgie. He is the butler Barnaby's right-hand man. And we can't forget old maid Margaret. Now, today is not like an average day in the Nottingham estate. Today is, in fact, Resurrection Sunday, or Easter, as some of you call it. And Easter is a big deal within the walls of Nottingham estate. Painted eggs are in every corner, chocolate bunnies on every table, and the house hosts the biggest Easter egg hunt in England, with tens of just a lot of people from all over the area coming to participate in the hunt. So as you may think, the British butler and his friends have many a chore to accomplish in preparation for the festivities. First on the to-do list is to dust the furniture, then paint the eggs, and lastly find the golden egg. Oh, I forgot to mention the golden egg! The golden egg is the best egg you can find at the Nottingham Estate egg hunt. But first, the British butler and his friends have to find the golden egg so they can hide the golden egg again so that it can be found. It's confusing, but you know what I mean. So the threesome split up the tasks and set to work. Naturally being the leader, Butler Barnaby sets out to do the hardest chore, finding the golden egg. He starts his search in the dusty old attic, looking high and low, around and through. No golden egg. And then he tries the basement. He hunts over and under, through and through. No golden egg. His last bright idea is to check in the hen house. He examines around the chickens, and by golly, he found it! Never mind. In despair and covered in egg yolk, the British butler wonders to himself how the kids will find the golden egg if he can't find the golden egg. And if they can't find the golden egg, what's the point of Easter? Now calm yourself, old man, and clean up. I'm sure there's more to Easter than this. So he sets out to check on the others and see how well their chores are coming along. First stop is to see Georgie, who was supposed to be painting all of the other eggs. But instead of painting the eggs, he was, painting eggs. Georgie displays his proud piece of art. Barnaby is confounded. He always had an appreciation for art, but now is not the time to be messing around. The eggs still needed to be painted for Easter. After all, what is Easter if it's not about eggs? The discouraged duo sets out to see if the old maid Margaret had any better luck in her chore. If you can recall, the other chore to complete was to dust the furniture. But the poor old maid had in fact misunderstood these instructions too. Instead of dusting the furniture for the past hour, she had been putting dust on the furniture. When Barnaby and Georgie entered the formal room, they almost burst into tears, for it was in fact thoroughly dusted. Easter in the Nottingham estate was not going well. No beautifully painted eggs, filthy dirt covered the furniture, and worst of all, no golden egg. What is the point of Easter? Easter seemed to be ruined. Barnaby, Georgie, and the old maid Margaret hung their heads. But wait, why are you three so sad? No, I remember all of that. I mean, don't you remember what Easter is really about? My goodness, it is not about the golden egg. Maybe I should give you a hint. Does anyone remember what Easter is also called? Oh dear. Children, do you remember what Easter is called? Resurrection Weekend! Correct! Now, Resurrection Weekend is what we are really celebrating on Easter. And it's not about the bunnies, golden egg, chocolate, or clean furniture. The point of Easter is that Jesus died on the cross for our sins and came back to life. He rose and defeated sin and death. What we are celebrating is the resurrection, that Jesus is alive, and he gives new life to all who believe in him. Now that you know the point of Easter, let's get back to the story. Finally, Butler Barnaby, Georgie, and the old maid Margaret understood the point of Easter. The pastels, candy, and golden egg are all just silly things added to the holiday. The real point of Easter is Jesus. Now Barnaby had a striking idea. He tells the two others to clean up, because there will be a celebration indeed. So, with a hop in their step, the trio set out to spiffy up the Nottingham estate together before the guests arrived. Keep going! Jolly good job! Not that way, old maid Margaret. A few hours later, the house is dazzlingly clean. Nottingham Estate is finally ready to celebrate Easter. But for what it really means, the resurrection of Jesus. With a knock on the door, the first guests start to arrive. Dukes and duchesses, friends and family pile into the Nottingham Estate and around the table. The air is quite filled with excitement. With a toast, Butler Barnaby welcomes the family and introduces the estate. He explains to the crowd that while Easter is a joyous occasion with fun traditions, one such tradition cannot be partaken of this year. The golden egg was never found, so the egg hunt is cancelled. The gathering started to sigh, but apprentice Georgie chimed in. He reminded the bunch the real point of Easter. Kids, do you remember it? Jesus' resurrection! That's right, Jesus died on the cross for our sins and came back to life. This truth brought a real joy to the party that they hadn't felt in previous years. They remembered the resurrection and new life that Jesus brings. With that, the banquet continued. Old maid Margaret, Butler Barnaby, and the apprentice Georgie laughed, ate, and celebrated as they remembered the real point of Easter.